So hello guys, welcome back. This is Viren Kumar. So in this video session, we will discuss about the conditions and the dependency between the stages. So we have executed the stages parallelly. We have executed the stages in the sequence manner. But now we want to provide some conditions between the stages. The conditions means we define the behavior by forcing a stage to be run even if a previous stage fails or pass. Okay. This we can achieve through the custom conditions, and we can specify the conditions under each stage runs. So the conditions we can define under the stages. Example, to run a stage based upon the status of the running a previous stage. So on my screen, this is a one demo YAML pipeline. This is the stage A and this is the stage B. Under the stage B, I provided the condition keyword. This is known as the keyword in the blue, and then we provide the functions field. That means the stage B will run if a stage A failed. Okay. Now the stage C, we have the depends on keyword A and B. So stage C will run after the A and B. So condition is success of the B. So when the B stage is the success, then we will start running these pipelines. So for that, I'm going to switch to my editor and then we will check this pipeline behavior. Okay. So to understand these examples, I'm going to create a new pipeline. I will select the starter pipeline. Now I have the demo pipeline here. So now I'm going to remove these things and keeping only the pull definition. Now try to write these statements. So we will type for stages. So for that, I have the stages sections under the stage A. Then we have the stage B. Stage B, and under the stage B, we need to provide the condition. So condition is called the failed. Okay, so what is the condition name? The condition is B failed. So condition B will failed. Okay, now we will save this pipeline and let's run the pipeline. So we have the error, so we need to define some jobs under the stages. Okay, so I'm going to define some jobs over there. So for that, jobs, and under the job A. Okay, the same thing I will do under the stage B. So for that, I'm going to define the job B. Job B. Now let's remove this condition and put under the stage condition. Okay. Now we are making this job as a failed. Now let's save this pipeline and run the pipeline. The pipeline is got started. We are in the queue position number 2. So we have provided the dependency that we want to execute the stage 2 only on when the stage A and job A got failed. Okay, and it will the pass conditions. So the job B should not start. Okay, so the job A is successfully executed, but you can see the job is not started because the job A got executed successfully, and we provide the condition that the A is failed, then only the B will start, and this called the skipped. So the job we got skipped. Now how to make this dependency? So I'm going to edit the pipeline again, and now okay, so now I want to intentionally fail this stage. So for that I added the one job, steps, and the one task. Because this is the dummy project and this don't have the pom.xml file. So this stage will failed. Okay, now we will see how it got failed and executed. Now I'm going to run. Now you can see that how it will execute. Okay, so now you can see this stage got failed. Okay, this is the failed, and now the job B should start. Now you can see the job B got started because we have the error in the stage 1 not found pom.file. Pom.xml is not going found, so the B will start it here. So now this time the job B got executed because the stage A and the job A got failed. And we provided the condition in the pipeline that once the job A is failed, okay, this condition is failed condition. That means the previous job got failed, then the job B will start. Okay. Now, if you want to define which job to be succeed, and then only the job we will execute it first. So for that we have the another conditions. And then we provide the stage name A. So we want to execute the stage A should be succeed, then only the stage B will start. Now run the pipeline, but the A will got failed. In that condition the B should not start. So this is the example of the succeed condition. So job A got failed. Okay, in that condition the job B should skipped. So now we can see the job is skipped because the A didn't execute it successfully. Now I'm going to edit this pipeline again. Okay, and let's remove the steps. Okay, I just remove the steps. Now we have the job A and the stage B, and these are the conditions. Now I want to execute this one. Now you can see the job executed sequentially, and this time the job B should execute. So you can see the job A is executed. Now the job B should start. So it's finishing the job A. Once the job A got finished, okay, finalizing the artifact and everything, then the job B will start executing. The job B is got executed. Now it's starting the execution and it got executed. Okay, so now we have seen the both conditions, the failed conditions and the succeed conditions. Okay, we want to make the conditions and we can achieve the dependency between the conditions, and this how we can skip the stages. If any stage is failed or passed, like that we can provide the dependency. Okay, this is the another example for the always. So now in that conditions, this stage will run and this stage will execute always. Even you cancel the pipeline, this will execute. Okay, and this will depends on the condition, failed conditions.